Hello again and welcome to Rags to Riches, and once again bring you some StarCraft content. Except this time I've not been playing this week, just because I've not really been in the mood for it more than anything, among other things. I won't get into the details of it, but I will endeavour to bring some content to you nonetheless. So I thought, because I've not really been playing any games this week, however there has been a new patch, I thought I'd just go over some of the features that are present. First of all, patch 2.0.4 I think is the name of the patch, and as you will see, the majority of the things are visual. They've changed around a lot of the menus, added some new things, taken out some old things, yada yada yada, all in the name of getting things prepped and ready for Heart of the Swarm, which I think comes out in a couple of weeks. It's somewhere in the middle of March I think it comes out. I'm not sure of the exact date. I'll put an annotation in later that's with the exact date. So presumably Blizzard are taking a little bit of a key from what happened with Diablo 3, getting as much as they can prepped before there's a big rush of people, so that's good. It shows they're taking a few precautions. So everything's, although it says Wings of Liberty, all the UI is completely kitted out now for Heart of the Swarm. So let's have a quick look at the few things. So obviously the first thing you'll notice is they got rid of the sort of the box that there was before. I can't really describe it. Yeah, it was just a box that everything was in, and everything. It wasn't too bad, but admittedly it was a bit clunky, and there was a few things that didn't make sense. So I think they've actually done a good job with the revamp here. So let's just quickly have a look at some of the changes. For example, if you go on matchmaking, which is obviously multiplayer, you'll see that everything's a lot more smoothed out now. Everything's smoother. It's a bit easier to get to grips with now. One of the things I do like especially about the multiplayer, is you can see that everything's put in harder for you. So straight here, you got your first training missions. I think these go through you and actually sort of remind you to macro and things like that, which is quite good. And then obviously you step it up. You then go against the AI, which I think are a little bit smarter, a little bit more intuitive now. And then you can then go on to playing unranked games, so you can just basically play for fun. This wasn't really something that was implemented that much in previous patches. You could play unranked games if you set one up with a friend, or if you set one up on a lobby. But generally, if you went straight to multiplayer matchmaking, you'd get put onto ranked. And I guess you see, the way I looked at it was always looked at it with StarCraft was I never really saw a disassociation between these two. I mean, I can understand about not wanting to put your battle points up for grabs, but well, not battle points, what are they? What are they called? What are they called? Ladder points. That's the one. No, that's achievement points. These ones. These points here. Not wanting to think put them into grabs, but they're a bit disposable anyway. So I see why they've done it, but I don't really see an issue with it. But yeah, so for new players like myself, really, it shows a nicer curve. So that's good, I suppose. Let's see. So yeah, you can play with any race. There's a few tutorials, a few achievements, I think, related to it. Yeah, not much different. So as you can see straight away, what I mean with the interface, it's much nicer. Right, some other changes they've added in, ones that I'm not really sure how to test, but apparently you can, if you disconnect during a game, you're actually able to rejoin. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe the other player has to agree to it as well, something like that. I'm not too sure. As you can see here, they've added a bunch more new avatars, decals, etc, etc. And of course they've added skins in now, so you can, this, that and the other, you can skin out some units, which is it's a nice touch, nice bit of personalisation. You know, there's never anything wrong with personalisation. They look very cool. And some dances, of course. Why wouldn't there be? Yeah, yeah. So you can rejoin. You can rejoin games you've disconnected from, which is good because, as you've probably seen on previous videos, I do have a problem with. I do suffer from internetus, so that's that'll be much appreciated if that can live up to what it says. Other things, I believe you can now watch replays with more than one person. So yeah, here we go. Watch solo or watch with us. So if you have a friend who you want to go through a replay with, that'd be brilliant. So once again, really aimed at new players. So if you got someone that's maybe guiding you through it, getting you, giving you a few tips, then being able to go through a replay with them would be a huge advantage to yourself. So that's good. That's good. Another thing is they've added groups and clans. So just down here next to your friends list, which I've got none, you'll be able to find all sorts of clans. So you can go for pro clans in whatever language you want, or you can look for just general fan groups. So for example, let's see, not really sure what companies would consist of. Casters and personalities. So for example, Total Biscuit. Say you're a fan of Total Biscuit, you can join that chat and see what's going on, and there's news and information. Yeah, it's a nice touch. Bring it a bit more social. Before the chat system was a bit stagnant. It was a bit there wasn't everything you did felt a bit distant. You never really felt that you were actually online with other people as you would expect with other games, especially Blizzard games. I mean, obviously with World of Warcraft, you always see people running around and there's people in the trade chat, and then even on Diablo, there's always people going on the trade chat there as well. So you always, even though it's a Diablo, especially as a majority of enclosed experience, you still get the impression that you are indeed playing online. Right, that's the boring stuff out of the way. So all I can do now really is go through. There's a few changes to the actual gameplay. Where am I going now? So I'll just go on AI just to show that, because there's one thing as soon as you start, which is kind of annoying actually, and you'll notice you see my mouse is just underneath my icon. Watch what happens. Oh, see that? All the SCVs automatically go to the mineral field, which is really annoying because I like to split them up. Minerals. But again, it's another change that's focused towards new players. And to be honest, that's something you should learn to do. You shouldn't need it to be done for you.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Anyway.
Not enough minerals.
Right, just 1 second while I turn her down. Sound. I'll just turn the whole volume down a bit. Alright.
Not enough minerals.
Now I've not selected what difficulty the AI is going to be on, so, well, not that there should be an issue, but, you know. I did one before, and I think that was on easy, so presumably it'll step it up to normal now or something, because I've won. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll try and make this as quick as possible. Oh, damn it. They've added these little strange things to tell you how to move. See, everything, like I say, everything's focused towards the the newer
Additional
player this
supply
time round.
depots required.
Let's say this time round. But, you know.
Big job, huh? I'm going.
In unbuildable rocks. I'm not quite sure what they are, but apparently you can't build on them, so I'm not going to debate that.
Huh? Well,
Gaze it down.
ready.
So I'm just trying to think. I don't think it shows you how saturated your base is, which is, again, something you should really be getting used to yourself. Yeah. I suppose the whole idea is they're trying to smooth the experience out from
Roger. SCV ready.
for the new players compared to the more experienced players. So
Go ahead.
yeah, I can see why they made these changes, but
Sir. Gotcha.
it was all part of the learning curve before. But you know, I don't know. We'll see if it's for the best or not.
We hear you. What's going on? SCV ready.
Let's think. Can't think of any other changes really. Oh no, there was one change I like. That's we'll discuss at the end. That's good actually. You got F1 now. You can find idle workers, that's pretty good. Yeah, because you've always got, like, for example, that guy there. You know, you're always going to have a worker or two that's just sat somewhere doing nothing when he could be doing something. So I kind of appreciate that, especially, you know, when you've got a worker behind a building and you've got no idea he's there.
SCV ready.
You know, you can find him nice and easily, which is that's welcome. That's a welcome feature. And just proving that I am indeed still completely useless at this game. I'm doing things in strange orders. 4 minute 50. So if we were online now, I would have been rushed by now. So because I am in Bronze League after all.
Complete.
And Bronze League is pretty much Rush League. See, one thing, I don't know whether it's just because I'm lagging or something like that.
Not enough minerals.
I don't know, everything feels a little bit less responsive. I don't know whether it's just me or not though.
Hold on.
SCV ready.
What do you want?
The numbers. This better be good. SCV ready. Bad news.
Not enough
SCV
minerals.
ready. Who wants some? Been waiting. Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required.
Command center at 6 minutes 40. Yep.
Additional
I don't even know what I'm doing.
In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
No, well, at least it's against the AI.
Got no patience for sitting around.
See there, I think I'm definitely lagging. There's definitely a delay there.
Absolutely.
Methinks me crappy's
Additional
internet.
supply depots required.
See, the thing is, I don't want to lose. I could just quit. I mean, it's coming up to 10 minutes now. This is going to be a long video. I apologise.
SCV ready.
I've not got siege mode yet. Come on.
Research complete.
There
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Let's see. Wow, okay. If you say so.
Go, go, go. SCV ready. We can use some help here.
You can't kill siege tanks though.
SCV ready. bad news?
Put that over there.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Ready for dust off.
Few more tanks. Few more of them.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Fueled up. Gangway coming through. Yeah.
Upgrade complete.
Ready for dust off.
Yeah, I'm not sticking around.
SCV ready. In the rear with the geek. SCV ready. Who wants some? What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
Oh, the lag.
Ready.
Come on. See, this is what I mean. Maybe it is just me lagging, and it's not just the game being unresponsive. I hope it's not anyway.
SCV ready.
Right, jump cut.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So,
Been waiting on
what was it? Killing stuff.
Got it. What's that?
Yeah, I'm definitely lagging. Everything's very, very unresponsive. Anyway, let's so about this improved AI. It's pretty improved.
How's that? I'm on it.
Seems to be going for the
Boy.
death ball approach of unit production.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah, just throw all your SCVs at me. Go
Upgrade complete.
day.
Armed and ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Didn't break a sweat.
Can't wait.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah, so oh god. Now, this is what I wanted to see. Ta-da! That is a much better victory screen. And with that in mind, I'll see you all next week. So yeah, just going through a few changes with you. Hopefully I'll have some proper games for you next week, and hopefully my internet would have sorted this out by then. Yeah, so see you all next time. Bye.